everyone, welcome to another mock Let's Build, and today we're going to be building the mock that I built after Skystorm. I don't exactly remember his name, but I can check real quick. Anyway, this guy he's a multi-former, so he has a lot of different forms. I won't be covering that here because this is a Let's Build and not a tutorial / review type video. So yeah, I'll go get the name and I'll be back in just 1 sec. Okay, so I went and checked and he actually does not have a name. So I'll have to come up with that at some point. Perhaps in this video or not. I don't know. I might not name this video because it's about building and I have no names available. So, yeah. Let's just get started then. So, let's go ahead and take this kind of small looking body and put on this gunmetal gray 5.0 Hero Factory chest plate with these core protectors on. Left them on just to save time because I don't feel like taking them off and putting them back on because it's really easy to do and you know, time savers. Anyway, let's go ahead and put on this 3 long blue pin, black pin, and 3 long beam, Technic beam, yeah. Okay, so then put on this missile body right here. Then this, put it on. These two go in the top 2 holes, so like this. Then you just slide that in, just like that. Next, what you want to do is add this armor piece right here, right there. Which you might say that armor would be better used here, and yeah, it would, but for some reason originally I had it like this, which when I tried it out like a couple of days ago, it kind of didn't work with the rest of them. But oh well, because I'm bringing you the originals. Alright, so to put on his back chest plate, you're going to take 2 of these smaller Hero Factory joints, put them together, put on the gray 5.0 chest plate, and you probably see me use these chest plates a lot with like just mocks in general because I do love the way they look. They just look so cool with all the like plating, and I don't know how I did this because it doesn't work, see? So I'm like, how in the world did this work before? Because this armor piece is just getting in the way of putting it on there flat, so I'm not sure how this worked out because it's not working out anymore. So we're going to change the original build and flip this around to the other side. And make sure you have these down closer to the bottom of them because it works with this other body better. So now you can just stick that on right there, just like that, and just kind of rest it inside the middle body using this little pinhole right here. Next, what you want to do is you're going to build the head. So first you're going to build one head, and you just take this 4 long gunmetal gray piece, stick a missile body through it. There's your head. I know he kind of doesn't really have an actual eye, but you're just going to have to pretend that this is his eye. So then put on this small Hero Factory, or CCBS as it is commonly known. Well, not so commonly, I guess. Just put that on there. Then you're going to open this up, put this on, and fold it down. Then you just put this on, make sure one of the pinholes goes into the missile body as far as it can. Just to hold it there, hold the head down, hold the chest plate. Oh, don't drop it. That's not very important to the build. Just kind of don't break your parts when doing this, putting it onto the head. And there you go. One head done. Other one is the standard 5.0 surge head, brain attack headpiece, 5.0 surge helmet, 5.0 surge visor, and just put that on here. Voila, just like that. And there's his main body. Pretty wide from front to back, kind of odd, I guess you might say. But let's get to the next part of this video. Just set that off to the side. And let's build the legs. So, as you will see later, the legs are kind of odd for one of his modes, but I mean, there's not really anything I can do about that. So what you're going to do is knee joint piece for like upper arm, another knee joint piece in gray, then one with the one hole in it, like that. Assemble them like that. Gunmetal gray 4 long here, black 3 long here, and then these large CCBS hands right onto there. Then you take these feet from Pyrox, stick them on just like that. Now you're going to put on some claws. And these are supposed to be neon orange, but I have them now. Well, I guess I had them then, I have them now. I just don't feel like taking them off my other mock because they're still in very good condition, and taking them off of stuff and putting them on other stuff kind of wears them down, you know. So there's one leg, and this did originally have 2 other claws in the center like these claws, but I only have that one claw and a finger piece, so I'm just gonna exclude that. But I do want you to know that those claws did go here and here on both legs, so he originally did have 4 claws. So let's go ahead and build the other leg, just like that. And also originally this was in the regular gray color, but that one's, I think, yeah, it's in use, so I got what I got. And there you go, both legs. So you're going to attach them down here, make sure they're facing the right way. There we go. Now as you can see, this guy is going to be pretty tall. Now for hero mode, just go ahead and kind of compact these down so that he's a bit shorter. And fold the claws back, just like so. And there you have it. Alrighty then, you can already see this guy is going to be pretty tall. And yeah, but this is about the max extent of his height. Next, let's go ahead and build the arms. So let's bring this forward. Arms are actually pretty long, but definitely not as long as the legs. It's a lower arm piece with the one hole, and an upper arm piece with the one hole. Just stick those together. So this gunmetal gray piece, and then this piece in it's the 3 long in neon red or orange, whatever one you prefer, because it is both orange and red. So I guess you could say neon orange is red if you wanted to. Anyway, now for the interesting part, the hands. So what you're going to do is take one of these claw pieces, the beast claw pieces, put on one of these, just like that, like you normally would, and then put it on here, like that. Then you're going to fold it up like that. Next, what you want to do is put in a axle, the 2 long size, then one of these parts, which are still used in Hero Factory, so they should not be too hard to find if you don't have them. Pretty useful, I guess. They do have kind of limited articulation down here because of the way they're shaped. Anyway, you're going to put on hands. So this does extend his wrist a little bit, like by maybe a 1/4 or 1/2 of an inch, and does move it in towards his body a little, but I mean, you do get like a lot of articulation still. You could even do that, which you couldn't do when it was already on this arm directly. So just go ahead and stick that on. This goes here on this ball, which, yes, his shoulders are pretty low compared to the rest of them in this mode, because he's mostly, well, I would say mostly, but I guess I kind of built this for his other mode to look the best. Anyway, let's go ahead and build the other arm real quick. Make this super fast. You guys are timing me right. I'm gonna break world records here. Alright, so I'll cover the shoulders thing more in my review. For now, it's just is what it is. Alright, so set this off to the side. There's your main body thing. Now for the rest of his appendages. And here is one of the weapons from my weapons tutorial, which I posted before this video, so you should be able to find it pretty easily. From the first weapons tutorial, that large cannon thing, and yeah. So that's pretty much the only one from my weapons tutorial. So what to build first, let's go ahead and build his tiny little arms. So you take two of these pieces, two of these pieces, and you put them on. Just like that. Bionicle Akar blades. Just like that. Like so. Make sure the arrows hit right. Move his arms out the way. And kind of fold them down. Put them onto these ball joints where the legs would usually go. Just like so. And then fold them back like that. So after like that on both of them. Come on. And there we go. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Okay, so that broke. I'm going to have to go get another one. Sit tight. Alright then, here's the new one. Got it in blue, because that's what we have. This one I will probably still keep just because these parts here are still good. So, just let's fix this real quick. Oh man, is this one breaking too? Jeez, we have, well, I mean, we have a couple of these that are broke. I didn't know this one was broken. Alright, that should do for now. If it breaks, I'll just find another one again. So, just kind of store them back there like that, which gives one of his other modes a very nice look. Kind of straighten everything else out, which we totally don't need to do, but I want to, because I want this to look nice. Alright, so that's all straightened out, looking nice. And you can move this out the way again. Alright, so let's build his other appendages. So, take two of these per appendage, one in black, one in gray, normal size, put them together. Do that twice. White chest plate on the gray one, facing like this, and do that on both sides. That's what you're going to do. These pieces, once again, yes, I use these quite a lot because they are so good, so useful, very much, on each of the gray pieces on the ends. 3 long axles right here and here, and then you want to put these red pins on the bottom of each of them, just like that. And then this black piece on just one of them, pretty common, just like that. I'm actually going to put on these blades right here, and I mean the orientation, I don't think it really matters, because I mean you'll see this in the review in one of the modes. Let me just think how to explain this. Well, in his main other mode, they could be like this or like this, and it still looks good. And actually probably looks best like this, but whatever makes you happy. I'll probably fix this by the time the review comes around if it's wrong. Alright, so there's that. So what you want to do is kind of bend it like that, then bend it like that. Then you're going to put them on where these arms would go, like that, and like that. do stick out quite far, but it's not much of a problem. I mean, if you're trying to sit into a chair, it's pretty much a very big problem, but I don't sit these guys in chairs. Not normally anyway. Alright, so just kind of straighten that out. And let's build the last parts. With the other heads, take this piece from Bionicle, cannon from the weapons tutorial, put them together just like that. This one, I don't know why this is loose. I don't think it was this loose when I first built it. Anyway, 5 long axle, put it in there, and I'm not going to use bushings for the next part because I don't think I have any. So you just put on these pieces either side, then on each side put 2 upper arm joints normal size. Probably should have put this on before I put on those other things, but oh well. So bring him forward, move these out the way. They go on these ball joints right here on this body, these ball joints, because it's the Titan size and they have them. Now I wonder if they'll come out with a Titan size that doesn't have them. That might be kind of interesting. Pretty useful at some point. Then what you're going to do is bend this down as far as you can without breaking anything or dislodging many pieces. Put these back where they were and keep them out the way and down. And there he is. There is your guy built and ready to go. Let's just have him look up at the camera. And he does have an external weapon, for this one at least, his sword, which not in the weapons tutorial because you can already see how to build this. Yep. And it does use this part on the bottom, so let's give it to him. Voila. And voila. And there you go. Here we have this guy, all built and ready to go. Just trying to pose him right for the camera. As an ending picture. So there we have him. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. And don't forget to subscribe for more mod content. And I will hopefully have a name for this guy by the time the review comes out. Yeah, so see you guys later. And hope you enjoyed.